I don't think you realize how much you trying to appear cool and nonchalant is holding you back from achieving your goals right now. You need to start cringe maxing if you actually want to make it. And this is one of the most eye-opening things that I ever realized. It's made my ability to make money, succeed, and get my dream life so much easier, so much faster as well. And I see so many guys just like staying stuck overall in their journey right now because they are so worried about having this perfect image, appearing cool, nonchalant, whatever it is. I want to ask you a question, and please answer this honestly. Who would you rather be? Would you rather be the guy who has a super cool image? Everyone thinks that you're cool, you're kind of like mysterious and nonchalant and things like that. But you're working a 9 to 5. You have a boss telling you what to do. You have no ability to provide for your family. You have no freedom whatsoever. Or would you rather be the guy who goes through maybe like a 3 to 5 year period of your life where you are extremely cringe? Everyone thinks that you're weird, that you're just strange overall. You have these massive goals you're going after. No one really understands you. You have very few friends, etc. But after that period, you have everything you could ever want. You have your ability to provide for your family. You have an abundance of money, an abundance of freedom overall. You can provide for your kids, for your partner, everything that you want. Who would you rather be? Most of you guys watching this right now, you're going for the first version of the people I just told you about. That is going to be your reality in the future. And I'm making this video because I caught myself a couple of days ago just like basically acting that way. I was gonna post some stuff on social media on Instagram. I was gonna post like a story about some results that I've been getting from my clients inside of my one-on-one coaching where I help people get into high-ticket sales. I was gonna post a story showing some results. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna post this. I'm gonna hold back because I'm gonna stay a bit mysterious, not post too much and things like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing right now? Like, what are we even thinking about when having those thoughts? I caught myself. So I ended up making the post because I didn't want to act in alignment with that other version of me. But a lot of you guys, you're doing the exact same thing. You're not going after your goals. You're not starting the business, or not really like going 100%, pursuing your own goals, or not posting stuff on social media, whatever it is, because you're worried about what are other people gonna think of you if I do this. What are these girls that follow me on Instagram gonna say? What are my friends gonna say? What are these family members gonna say? Are they gonna judge me for going after these goals? You just worry about these other people's opinions, which is stupid, which is the reason why you're stuck right now. And you will have to choose one of these two different paths. I want you to realize this. This is probably the most eye-opening thing that I understood that really clicked for me, that made it so easy to just follow my own path. Is realize that everyone is the exact same way. Everyone else is the exact same way that you are. They think about themselves. They think about, okay, how does this other person perceive me? When I'm speaking this way, when I'm doing this action, when I'm walking this way, when I'm whatever it's like, it can be this like small ass things, when I'm changing my career this way, what other people are gonna think of me. Like everyone is just so in their head, worried about what other people are gonna think of them, that no one has time to worry about you. That should be the most freeing concept ever to understand, is that just opens you up to do what the F you want, because no one actually cares about you. Everyone is so worried about what other people are gonna think about them, so no one actually has time to think about other people. When was the last time that you saw someone like out in the street or like social media do something weird? You probably thought about that for like 30 seconds to a minute. Even if that was like some really weird shit that they did. I was out on the streets here in Colombia, just walking around the other day, saw some homeless guy doing some weird ass shit. He was doing like squats in the corner, just like outside of a grocery store, like super weird stuff, And I looked at it for like 30 seconds and I just kept walking. I just forgot about it, and I moved on with my problems and my life, etc. That's how everyone is. So stop thinking that you going after your goals and you taking your own path, or you just like doing what you want to do, that other people are going to care so much about that. Yes, some people will, but those are not the people that you actually want to be like regardless. So don't listen to them. Go after what you want and start today. Because at the end of the day, you will realize that you will get to a point that at the end of your life, you will be 70, 80, 100, however old you end up getting. And you look back at your life and you want to look back seeing that, okay, I never really went after everything. I always kind of like half-assed stuff I was doing because I was worried about, what if I fail? How are other people gonna perceive me if I fail? What are my parents gonna say? What are my family gonna say? What are my friends gonna say? What are my old friends gonna say? What's these girls gonna say, So you never actually fully went for it. And because of that, you ended up living in like a very mediocre experience. You end your life, you die like on your deathbed at the end of the day, knowing that you didn't go after everything you could You didn't try. Or would you want to be the guy who's just like, you know that you made a lot of mistakes, you failed a couple of times, but you never, ever sat there and like let other people's potential opinions about you potentially failing, hold you back from trying. I'll leave you with that. I'm rooting for you. I know you can do this. So just go out and start acting in accordance with that. Realize that everyone else is so occupied in their own head, so you can just do what the F you want. And you realize when you start doing this, that yeah, some people will comment on what you're doing. Some people have thoughts, but those are not the people that you want to be like regardless. The people that you want to be like, they don't judge anyone for trying. They have already been there themselves. They've been trying, seeing no results. They've been in a position that you're in right now. They will never judge you for trying. Start today, accept there's gonna be a period of time where you're gonna be bad, you're gonna suck in the beginning. You go for that period as quickly as possible, you cringe max, and then you get good, and then everyone is gonna ask you how you did it, and you will know that you did it because you were willing to be cringe, be willing to be seen as weird for some time. I hope this makes sense, and I'll see you guys as always tomorrow in the next video. If you wanna talk with me and get advice, DM on Instagram, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.